video of this girl that I don't even know jumping on 1 foot?
I was trying to find something else. Somebody sent me. I brought this 1958. You in the old cars?
No.
Oh, man.
I don't know anything about cars. I'm out of the loop. I don't know anything about sports, cars, religion.
I see you know about bike riding.
Got a lot of blind spots, yeah.
BMX. So now I talked to Kodak maybe a couple days ago. We got some other business.
Okay. You're not mad at him about the leaked verse where he had some additional things to say about 6ix9ine?
Adam, why would I be mad about free promo?
Well, you can kind of chalk everything up to free promo, right? I mean, you don't think 6ix9ine was offended by it? He didn't respond to it. He didn't say anything about it, right?
Well, why would he be offended by something he's heard?
Right, but I mean, he paid him to do the verse. Isn't he kind of paying him to make him look good, not to make him look silly?
Well,
and then Kodak's engineer was the one who filmed it, and then he put it on the internet for the world to see. They didn't have to see it.
Hold on.
And now we know why it was 12 bars and not 16 is because they had to cut some of the bars out because he was talking about he's a snitch.
No, it was only 12.
Well, it must have been
he
longer
before. He looped the last couple bars. So, if you pay a person to do a verse, you can't tell an artist what to say in the verse.
Yeah, you can. You give him $1 million.
No, the fuck you can't.
Okay, well, if I'm giving someone $1 million to do a verse for me and then they call me a dumb cuckahead on the verse, I'm pissed. You're not getting my $1 million. Redo it. You're not going to slam me on my track, brother.
You know, there's a whole saying. The truth can never be considered disrespect. Now, I say that to say this. When 6ix9ine came home, he did a video with a rat head on.
Okay, briefly.
Motherfuckers was like, yo, he don't give a fuck. He letting you know he owning his ratting.
People were real impressed by that, you think?
No, they just,
I don't think anyone gave a shit.
He kept it real.
Yeah, he tried to roll with the punches.
So, why would you be mad now? He owns his truth.
Gave him $1 million.
So should he said he kept it gangster?
I just feel like Kodak kind of intentionally, and I think I said that to you on the show. I was like, "What is there anything in this contract to stop Kodak from kind of dissing 6ix9ine after the fact?" Is that song a commercial success? I've heard mixed things.
What you mean?
I've seen some people trying to act like it really isn't doing that well on streaming.
It's doing great. You know, it's just riding off of him.
Okay.
You know, playlists and nothing's kicked in.
Right.
So when they grab it and start grabbing, it's going to keep growing. These days, you got to play the long game with music.
I feel like his girl.
Every now and then, you get some
verse
shit.
Sucked.
Well, the girl's verse was for Latin America.
Why did they give you the cameo during her verse?
The best place for me, partner. Nice looking chick, right? Nice looking chick, right?
I guess, but don't you want to be over the like hard part of the song, not the zesty Latin part?
Part of it was, okay, listen. You got 6ix9ine. That would have looked like, all right, we gonna do this. Then you got Kodak, who's kind of dissing 6ix9ine.
Right.
So then it'll look like, all right, I'm standing behind that. Then you got the girl in Spanish says something about, I fuck with bosses. Put me right there.
Oh, that was the line when you were on.
She said.
Oh, okay. See, I don't speak Spanish. I don't know what you were saying.
Beautiful young lady.
Yeah.
Symbolic for trust with 6ix9ine. That's his girl. I think I was in the right spot.
Hey, you're going for the Latin audience.
Perfect.
John Zerka was pissed off because he didn't get to come on the podcast with you because Destiny didn't want to be on there with him.
Yo, did you interview him?
Yes. And he wants to come back and do an episode with you.
How the fuck did that go?
It was fun. We smoked a lot of cigarettes.
Dude is burnt out.
He uses the N-word.
Who?
John Zerka.
Yeah, he can't do that.
He really thinks because he's Greek that he's black. Yeah, no. Might be better than like me. Like a Greek guy could maybe get away with that a little bit.
You know, when you say white, like what the fuck is that?
Well, I don't think anyone's tripping on the Armenians who say the N-word from what I've seen.
Well, no, I will say this.
They don't get the white classification.
I will say this. The N-word has become a universal word for everybody. I've been lying sometimes, be a group of Mexicans or whatever, and they talk to each other like that.
Oh, all the time, yeah.
So it's kind of like,
You can't tell them shit.
nah.
If you want to make a big deal out of it, you can make a big deal out of it. I'm just an observer.
Yeah, you can say like, what you say? And they're going to be like, we ain't talking to you.
Right.
So why you taking it personal?
I just hate when I see people being selective with it. I've had friends in the past who would give a whole shitload of Mexican people a pass on it, and then some random Mexican kid who was like a pussy and he's alone would say it, and all of a sudden they're on his head like, oh, you're not allowed to say that to
Now,
just
help
as an
me with
excuse to
this
bully
word.
someone.
Now, y'all got a word I just learned. My man Jeremy Green came in the room. We got this white girl named Jules. She has a speech impediment. And he called her a wigger.
Oh, classic word, yeah.
So I was like, yo, what the fuck is that? He like, you know, the white person listens to Tupac and thinks they're cool because they hang with black people.
Yeah, I would say it's
I've never heard
any
that
white
shit.
person that seems like they might be suffering from some sort of like racial dysphoria where they think that they actually are black is probably who's going to get called that. But I had a friend back in the day at a clothing company, and they made a hat with that word on the hat, Wigger. And I said to him, I said,
And what happened?
how did that sell? He said, surprisingly not that good. He goes, a lot of people from a distance are going to make an assumption about what the hat says, and then maybe as they get closer, they're not going to double check to be like, it's a W. You know, people from a distance are thinking that it says the N word, and he got a lot of bad reactions from people when he made that hat.
But we use it all day long.
Yeah, but with a hard R on a hat as a
No.
white person, that's a statement.
No, what I'm saying is, if we hear somebody even saying without the ER, we want to kill you.
All right, so you see it. We just hit 500K. You know what that means? That means you gotta subscribe and get us to 600K because we are dangerously close to 666K. Let's go.